Finding peace within a Zen Buddhist principle. Zen Buddhism teaches us to look inside ourselves. It emphasizes the importance of self-awareness and introspection. It says that true peace comes from within. This inner peace is not dependent on external circumstances or material possessions. We often search for happiness in things outside ourselves. We get caught up in the hustle and bustle of daily life, seeking fulfillment in the chaos. We chase possessions, relationships, and achievements. We believe that these external factors will bring us lasting happiness and contentment. But Zen Buddhism offers a different path. It invites us to step away from the noise and distractions of the world. It encourages us to find peace in the present moment. By being fully present, we can experience the beauty and tranquility that surrounds us. This path involves quieting the mind and observing our thoughts. Through meditation and mindfulness, we learn to let go of our worries and anxieties. When we understand ourselves, we find lasting peace. This self-awareness allows us to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. This peace stays with us, no matter what is happening around us. It becomes a constant source of strength and stability. Zen Buddhism teaches us to focus on our own journey. It reminds us that our path is unique and should not be compared to others. This focus helps us to stop comparing ourselves to others. By embracing our individuality, we can find true contentment and inner peace. Through consistent practice and reflection, we can cultivate a deep sense of inner calm. This journey of self-discovery is a lifelong process, but it is one that leads to profound peace and fulfillment. Embracing the principles of Zen Buddhism can transform our lives, helping us to live more mindfully and harmoniously. It teaches us that true peace is not found in the external world, but within ourselves. The Troubled Monk. A story of comparison and despair. Once upon a time, there was a young monk. He lived in a monastery high in the mountains. The monastery was a place of peace and learning, surrounded by the beauty of nature.
The monk was surrounded by other monks who seemed to be doing better than him. They were always engaged in their practices, and their dedication was evident. Some monks were incredibly smart. They could grasp complex teachings quickly and were always eager to learn more. They could recite complex scriptures with ease. Their knowledge was vast, and they were often praised for their intellect. Other monks were deeply spiritual. They spent hours in meditation and prayer, connecting with their inner selves. They radiated peace and tranquility. Their presence was calming, and they seemed to be in harmony with the world around them.
The young monk started to compare himself. He observed the other monks and felt a growing sense of inadequacy. He felt inadequate and envious. The more he compared, the more he felt he was falling short. He questioned his own abilities and his spiritual progress. Doubts began to cloud his mind, and he wondered if he was on the right path. He felt lost and disheartened. His own practice suffered. He couldn't find peace. The joy he once felt in his practice was replaced by frustration and sadness. He went to his master for guidance. The master listened patiently, understanding the young monk's struggles. He offered wisdom and reassurance, reminding the young monk that everyone's journey is unique. The Master's Wisdom, a lesson in focused living. The Master listened patiently.
He smiled and said, "My son, you are like a flower. You are comparing your journey to the beauty of other flowers. You are focusing on their colors, their petals, their fragrance, but you forget that you are also a flower. You have your own unique beauty, your own fragrance, your own journey of growth."
The Master's words struck the young monk deeply. He realized the truth in his Master's words. Section 4. Cultivating your path. The power of inner focus. The Master's wisdom is powerful. It resonates deeply within us, offering guidance and clarity in times of confusion. His teachings are not just words, but a way of life, a path to inner peace and understanding. It reminds us to focus on our own path. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to get distracted by the noise around us. But true growth comes from within, from a place of stillness and reflection. When we compare ourselves to others, we lose sight of our own potential. Each of us is on a unique journey, with our own set of challenges and triumphs. By constantly measuring ourselves against others, we diminish our own worth and potential. We waste energy on envy and self-doubt. These negative emotions drain us, leaving us feeling empty and unfulfilled. Instead of focusing on what others have, we should channel our energy into our own growth and development. Instead, we should nurture our own growth. Just like a gardener tends to their plants, we must care for our own well-being. This means taking the time to reflect, to meditate, and to cultivate a positive mindset. We each have our own strengths and weaknesses. Embracing these differences is key to personal growth. By understanding and accepting our own unique qualities, we can better navigate our path and achieve our goals. We each have our own unique journey. No two paths are the same, and that's what makes life so beautiful. Embrace your journey, with all its twists and turns, and find joy in the process of self-discovery. When we focus on our own path, we can cultivate our strengths. By dedicating time and effort to our passions and interests, we can grow and excel in ways we never thought possible. We can work on our weaknesses. Acknowledging our areas of improvement is the first step towards growth. With patience and perseverance, we can turn our weaknesses into strengths. We can blossom into the best versions of ourselves. Just like a flower blooms in its own time, we too can flourish when we focus on our own growth and journey. Embrace your path, nurture your soul, and watch yourself transform. Section 5. The Joy of Detachment. Letting go of external validation. Zen Buddhism teaches us about detachment. Detachment doesn't mean we don't care. It means we find happiness within ourselves. We let go of the need to impress others. We find joy in the process of learning and growing. This detachment brings a sense of liberation. We are free to pursue our passions. We are free to make mistakes and learn from them. We find true contentment in being ourselves. Section 6. Embrace your journey. A call to action. Let us remember the lesson of the monk and the flower. Let us celebrate our own unique journeys. Let us focus on our own growth. Let us water our own gardens. Let us find peace and joy within ourselves.
When we focus on our own lives, we can truly blossom. We can contribute our unique gifts to the world. We can live a life filled with purpose and meaning.